Okay, I don't know how many people are going to be out here tonight. A lot of y'all are en route and traveling from across the country to go to places like the Forgotten Angels camp out. And I have a link to that if you'd like to donate in the top of my chat. It's also on my page. If you go through there, just scroll down on the bottom of all those links. It'll say the Forgotten Angels Florida.org. It's a wonderful little charity that raffles off motorcycles, stuff like that, and raises money for kids that, they age out of foster home and they kick them out on the street pretty much on their 18th birthday. So if you can donate to that, that would be awesome. And I also have my Cash App link out there. And I don't know how well all of this is going to sound. I have kind of made a mic stand with this mic stand to get a little closer. And I'm having to kind of bend over, to like lean over to get to the mic to get closer to it so that y'all can hear me. And I'm hoping y'all can hear me okay. If somebody hops in, let me know if you can hear me okay. And that would be awesome. Or I can turn this up and see what it does. Okay, seems like you can hear me. Don't know what the guitar sounds like on there. Was going to use my acoustic, but with this thing, and the way I got it set up, my acoustic kept hitting this makeshift little mic stand. Don't have the money for a mic stand, so like a big one. I need something like, where people have the boom that comes across. I'm waiting just a second to see if somebody comes in and working up the nerve. But like, where they got the boom that comes across and they can kind of get up close to their face and they can talk to it and they can do all that good stuff. And then I can have my guitar plugged in. All that'll be awesome. So if you're listening and you hear, you can let me know how the audio and all that good stuff sounds. I think the first song that I'm going to do is going to be Arlo McKinley, When the Hurtin's Done. I'm going to do a cover of that if I can. So we're going to see how that works out. Wondering what sounds better. Wonder if it sounds better on the front pickup or the back pickup. Hey DJ, how are you doing? That's the back pickup. It's the front pickup. Yeah, I sent you a message on Instagram. The neck pickup gets your vote. Okay, I'll try to not hit this microphone stand. I'll leave it on the neck pickup then. All right. Everyone's talking, no one is saying a thing. It's all that I knew how to do, help comfort the pain. Drunken solutions, at least for the moment, they're gone. I'm pretending that everything's right, knowing damn well it's wrong. So I don't want no one tell me what's right. I'll make up my own mind, my own mind tonight. The ghosts that still haunt me, fight one by one. Hurting is done, till the hurting is done. Hide from anxiety, never stay hidden for long. Learn to self-medicate, to wait till the panic is gone. Hide behind smiles, whatever else gets me through. Knowing what's waiting for me, what I ought to do. Still I don't want no one to tell me what's right. Make up my own mind, my own mind tonight. The ghosts that still haunt me, fight one by one. Panic, the hurting is gone, till the hurting is done. I might give that another try. I don't know. I messed up a few lines trying to read on the wrong one, and I don't know if you've ever sung songs and sung the wrong line before. And I'm doing it live, so we'll see how that sounds. Let me know what you thought. Do I need to turn anything down? Can you hear me okay? Any of that good stuff. What else can we do? Can you hear me back here? Or do I just have to go all the way up here for you to hear me? I think that's a problem. If I turn it up to where like you can hear me back here really well, then I get a lot of white noise in there, and I was trying to cut the white noise out. So kind of why I'm having to lean forward and do all this. Okay, don't lean all the way back. Either way works. Okay, cool. I've got actually one of my songs that I'm going to see if I can work up the nerve to play. I don't know. I might. That's actually what I sent you, DJ. A picture of what I was writing. Haven't quite worked the chords out yet. I'm thinking something like. Or like. I don't want it to sound too much like Every Rose Has Its Thorn, you know, like. How's that go? Don't want it to sound too much like that, so. But it's kind of common chords. Trying to keep it simple. Got DJ out there commenting, so thank you so much. And I got too many chords. And I'm trying to take a drink of coffee. I need to turn my notifications down so I can get all of them down. There we go. I've been playing the acoustic all day, so the strings are set up just a little bit different. And Shannon Thomas Trucking, thank you. See if I can keep from coughing too much. I'm trying the cough drops. Hopefully they help. I might try that song again. I don't know. How do I put things? I have this new whatchamacallit in front of me. Yes, I'm using my huge vocabulary, making all kinds of racket and noise and all that good stuff. And so how would I put this anywhere to read it or to do anything? You know? Can't remember how I got the chords for that one though. I might have to listen to a recording in my head. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try when the hurting's done again. See if I can get it without messing up this time. Everyone's talking, no one is saying a thing. my drunken solutions, at least for a moment, they're gone. Pretending that everything's right, knowing damn well it's wrong. So I don't want no one to tell me what's right. Make up my own mind, my own mind tonight. The ghosts that still haunt me fight one by one. The hurting is done. The hurting is done. Hide from anxiety, never stay hidden for long. Learn to self-medicate, then I'll wait till the panic is gone. So hide behind smiles, whatever else gets me through. I'm not knowing what's waiting for me or what I'm supposed to do. So I don't want no one to tell me what's right. Make up my own mind, my own mind tonight. And the ghosts that still haunt me fight one by one. The hurting is done. Till the hurting is done. Okay, hopefully that one was better. So what could I do next? Trying to remember what I had worked out for this song. How about that sound? What y'all think? By the way, at the top of the chat, there's a link for Forgotten Angels. Their camp out is next week. And they raise money for kids who age out of foster care. You can buy a raffle ticket. You can donate direct, whatever you like. But it's a wonderful charity. And I also have my Cash App link up there. much something like that. Am I going? I can't this year. Number one, I would have needed a tire on my bike that's set up to do those kind of trips. And we also have, we had a death in the family and a funeral being planned. So I wouldn't have been able to make it even if I got the tire, because that kind of takes a little bit of priority. I wish I was going. I might get someone to be kind of like a reporter for me down there. I do have video from last year. If you look on my page, go to my playlist. It's probably going to show up like down on the bottom, and it'll be Forgotten Angels. And I have a whole bunch of videos that I took when I was at the October campout last year. So I was really hoping to go, but also this year's been kind of hard. And anyone in the trucking industry kind of gets that, the lack of stability and all kinds of stuff. And I don't know, trucking's kind of a cutthroat industry to begin with, and it just is what it is. Along with everything, it's not just trucking, it's my bills, my taxes going up, and I don't think either side of the political spectrum cares about lowering my property taxes. That, and I think most people are, how should I put this? So, what's the right word? I think like politically ignorant, something like that. They're like, oh, the president of the United States is going to solve these problems. It doesn't matter who's in office. It could be Trump, it could be Biden, Obama, Bush, whatever. And it's like, they're not setting your local property taxes in Harris County, Texas. We've got a tax assessor collector. We've got a school board for, school taxes, and all these other people that nobody really knows what their names are or anything like that. They go to Austin and they vote every year, or they vote on some little council, and it's like, yeah, those guys up in Washington, they're not setting my local taxes, which is actually what I have a problem with right now. So it's one of them things. It's just is what it is. It's like, you're looking at the wrong people. What about these local people that you have no idea what their names are? They've got a lot more effect on your life than a lot of people think they do. I don't get too political on here, but it's one of those things. I think I got like some kind of hall reverb or something going on here. Does it sound too bad? I can turn it down a little bit. Let's see, is that better? I don't know. Sounds good. Okay, awesome. Okay, what else should I do? Don't think I ought to pick too much, just because, and DJ will get this, the string setup's different, and they're like lower and closer, and I end up missing the strings on the electric, and I've been playing the acoustic all day. So I was going to play the acoustic, and then I set up this mic so I could talk better. Oh, you love Candlebox? At least you knew I was playing. I might do that one. Let me see if I can get the lyrics. Too many chords. Too many things I'm trying not to bump. I get the lyrics confused. It's not that bad. But for Shannon, I'll do this one. Every song pops up, but what I'm looking for. Far behind. As you type it in, everything comes up but what you're looking for. I've got chords and lyrics far behind. I don't know. It's like the algorithm's retarded sometimes. It's the same when you're putting directions into like some routing program. It's pulling up everything but what you're looking for. You just looked it up like 30 minutes ago and you're checking your miles or something. And it's pulling up everything but what you want. I have no idea why it does that. Chordy's pretty good. Let me see. Now my coffee cup's in the way of my screen. Is it going to sit flat? I don't know what's underneath it. Something is. If I can pull out some lyrics. Might get part of the way through. Here's the other thing is to be large enough for you to read it on the screen. I think they do this on purpose. You can't get the whole thing with the lyrics up here. Maybe I can get just lyrics and that'll work better. I can get them all up here. I'll take chords out, see what it does. Song about Andrew Wood. Andy Wood. Mudhoney. Okay, scroll down. I just want lyrics. What the hell? Not lyrics meaning. Why did it put that in there? I just want lyrics. There we go. That might work. I'm getting poked in the side. Now maybe. Didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. Maybe. Some would say your life was sad, but you lived it anyway. So maybe friends would stand around and watch you crumble as you fall to the ground. Someday. Let me see. See, the picking's getting to me. trying to read and do that. Someday. Friends would stand around as you were flying. Oh, you were flying oh so high. Then someday people look. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to look up there and look down. I need to memorize the lyrics of this song. I can play it. I mean, it's trying to read and do that and go up and down and find the right spot, and I'm not finding the right spot. I'm gonna have to memorize the lyrics of that for Shannon there. I'll work on that this week. I've played it a few times on here, but between the position of trying to lean over and read it over there, and I think most of us are old enough that our eyes aren't what they used to be, trying to read everything. Oh, I've been live 31 minutes. Amazing. I've got the screen split. My computer is going to like a TV screen. That's another thing, so it's not as clear as it would be on a regular screen. Yeah, you're a fan. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see. What's this sound better? Does it sound better like G to what is this? This is like a E minor 7 or an E. It's like should I go to like a C add 9? Maybe y'all can help me with this. It's like lyrics I was writing. And what it comes from is long, long time ago in a land far, far away. Yeah, called Texas. But I was doing railroad work, and well, there's a lot of things that go into this. I actually don't remember meeting Amy. You'll sing along. Awesome. I'm going to memorize the lyrics for you, and I'll play it next week for you. I'm going to need to memorize the lyrics to actually play that on the electric. Because what I'm doing is like with this hand, I'm missing the strings because I'm used to playing my acoustic over there. I'm always playing the acoustic. So I need to be able to look at the guitar and sing it without reading the lyrics. But anyways, I was doing railroad work, and I don't remember actually meeting her. There was a accident that happened, and I woke up in the hospital, and you know how they give you your clothes and that they cut off of you, and your wallet and your personal belongings. I'm going through there, and I found her phone number, and I'm like, whose phone number is this? And I gave it a call, and that was her, and we ended up, dating, going out and all that, and I was on a switch and a bridge crew, and we're doing railroad switches and bridges, and it's one of them things where you have to have a CDL and you got to be able to run equipment. So you're either on like a backhoe and you're changing out. You see those backhoes on the railroad tracks, and they're changing out railroad ties, and you're pulling that behind a dump truck, and you got high rails on the truck, and you'll rock the track. You'll pick up a load of rock, and you'll bring it, hop on the tracks, take it to where it needs to be. You'll dump it there, and a ballast regulator, stuff like that will come through, and they'll take care of it. And or you're like with a low boy, and you're pulling like a 450 cat or something like that, and we'd use excavators like cranes, or you'd have a front end loader, and the railroad guys would set up this big piece of track, and we go drag it. Like, we get it as close as we could and put it together, and then we'd have to drag it, set it on this bridge or wherever out in the middle of nowhere. And I was doing this bridge job out in Austin, Texas. And it's one of them things you've been up really for a few days. And I was in my 20s at the time, and you kind of handle that a little bit better. And I was just tired. And this is, before the time of everybody has cell phones and all that good stuff. And, you get a calling card. Even, when I started driving for a living, nobody really had cell phones. If you had a phone, you didn't use that for work. They were too expensive. Well, there wasn't like these plans like we have now. It was like, you're 25, 50 cents a minute, and like you bought time, that sort of thing. And nobody understood roaming either, especially the phone companies. I think every truck driver from those days has like a $800 phone bill on their credit report, because you'd get a phone, and then, well, that was actually a few years later when people started really getting phones, and then everybody didn't have phones because it was on your credit report because they didn't know what roaming was. Oh, it's a nationwide plan. No, you're roaming the whole way. So it wasn't practical even. So we all had calling cards. And payphones were still everywhere. And I'm at this little gas station in Austin, Texas. And it's pouring down rain. And I'm in my Jeep because, we left the trucks and the equipment there. And you'd drive home like to Houston from Austin. And you'd be home for the weekend. And then you'd drive back out there for Monday morning. And you'd hop in the equipment. And you'd go down the track to wherever the job was. And it's just pouring rain, and I've got a calling card, and I'm just sitting on my ass underneath a payphone looking at my Jeep, and I'm calling home, and it's pouring rain. And that's kind of where the lyrics and everything come from. It's just like that moment. I don't know if any of y'all have, like heard a song or just... you feel this emotion, or you have a thought and it takes you back, and you can kind of feel that again. It's one of those things, that little moment in life. This microphone, I keep bumping it and it keeps moving and moving and moving, but that's where the lyrics came from. So maybe y'all can help me out. First line go. Sitting on my ass at a payphone, Austin, Texas. Sitting on my ass in the pouring rain. It's my last dollar, a calling card. Spend my last dollar so I could hear your voice again. Just wanted to talk to my best friend. We can go back to D. Tell you I was on my way home again. The rain covered up the tears on my face. Sometimes this long, lonely road takes me back to that place. Kind of like that. That's the first part of the song. I'm gonna memorize my own lyrics. Sound too bad? That's where it comes from. Now, if I could read, I'm not illiterate. I'm not down here. So I can do it from here. So that sound better with like a G to like a E minor 7 or like a G to just an E minor? Or should I go G to like C add 9? I don't have chords to it yet, if you can tell. I'm kind of working on it. Sitting on my ass at a payphone, I was in Austin, Texas. Sitting on my ass out in pouring rain. Spent my last dollar on a calling card. Spent my last dollar so I could hear your voice again. I wanted to talk to you, my best friend. Tell you I was on my way, coming home again. And the rain covered up tears on my face. Sometimes this long, lonely road takes me back to that place when I got some more lyrics here. I know which one sounds better. Thank you, Shannon. You're awesome. That's a song I'm working on. It's one of them things when it's like actually comes from an emotion. It's like you try to sing it, but then that emotion hits. It's like, I don't want to cry. So it's one of those things. So how's that sound better? It sound better. That's to like the E minor 7, or that's just the E minor. One of those would be better. Not sure which. Turn up the guitar. Turn up the guitar for you. I don't know. Can you not hear the guitar? Okay. I'm going from like a G. It's like an E minor 7. It's that same E like from like Nutshell, or just an E minor. Or I could just go. It's like that C add 9. Then going like to a C add 9, I start thinking it sounds too much like what do you call it? I said it earlier. Every rose has its thorn. Like fucking, what is that? So I'm either gonna go from G to like the E minor 7 there, or G to the E, just the E minor. Yes, I'm not in a drop tuning. I'm in E flat. I'm usually in E flat. E flat just works good for like bending strings, everything else. And then like if I need to go to E, I just use a capo. If I need to go to drop C, or like drop C sharp, or it's easier to go from here. I can just down tune, capo, do what have you. I don't have a whole bunch of guitars. So I'm starting to play the other song. I can put a capo on it. So I'm either going to go G. Or I'll just get to the E minor. I'll do one of them. Oh yeah, I was trying to play with somebody online a week or two ago. Who was it? Oh, Dave. And Dave uses alternate tunings, but he'll tune into F. Or I'll just use a capo for F, but he does like an open F, which that's an alternate tuning. I know people who use like open tunings and stuff like that, especially if they got nails. It's easy to pick out of them. But he uses like an open F, where it's just like bar it and it's F, and he does his picking and stuff out of that. But he's tuned up. And I'm like, what tuning are you in? I have no idea. And yeah, he was an F. Another song I want to try. Hold on. Let me see. See if this comes up. And it's still too big. It's either too big or it's too small. Let's see. That's better. I might be able to do this one. Check my tuning real quick. ought to have another cough drop, but I can't reach them without being tangled up in everything. Let's see. Buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle late at night. Known she was religious, then I wouldn't. How came stone to the house of such an angel? Too messed up to get back home. Let me see. Oh, I go to the next verse. Okay, let's try it. I'll start over. Buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night. Known she was religious, then I wasn't. How came stone to the house of such an angel? Too messed up to get back home. Over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, anybody told you that those things were bad for you? Many people warned me, I said many people tried, but till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear. I will sing along. I didn't do that right. Hold on. Oh, thank you so much, Koga. Hold me close, my dear. Oh, that's how it goes. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear. I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true. I can always count on you. There when the bullets fly, I run across the river just to hold you tonight. Heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raised. Got a little feathered Indian calling out for clouds of rain. Running through the thicket, I'll go careless through the thorns. Just hold her for a minute, though it leaves me wanting more. Hitting the wrong string. Hold her for a minute, though it leaves me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear. I will sing along. Listening from Denny's. Awesome. Hi, Sterling. I'm just messing up a good song. I've been playing on the acoustic. Now I'm playing the electric. I haven't been playing the electric, so it's like I gotta look at the guitar. I'll try doing this without looking at the screen. Buckle makes impressions on the inside of my thigh. My thigh. Sorry. Start over. Buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. Known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stone to a house of such an angel, too messed up to get back home. Being over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof, she asked, anybody told you that those things are bad for you? Many people warned me, I said many people tried, but till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear. I will sing along. Tell me, honey, how your love runs true, how I can always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Okay, I'll work on that one more. Then kind of figure out the mic thing. I know what I need for the mic now for the white noise. Do you hear any white noise in there? I need a real mic thing that comes like with a boom so I can get it close to my face. Hopefully I'm not leaning over. Excuses. I'm really good at making excuses, apparently. And nobody cares about excuses. They just want the finished product. I don't know if you were here earlier, Sterling, but I was working on one of my songs. DJ was helping me. And anyone else that's in there. I go back and I'll do the other one. I do one of Arlo's songs. There's a couple Arlos I like. I like Arlo Guthrie and I like Arlo McKinley. He got a song, Bag of Pills. It's pretty good. Kind of describes this area pretty good. I'm surrounded by Mexican Americans down here in the swamp in southeast Texas. Well, they went from meth to fentanyl, so they're getting that fenty lean going on in the middle of the road at 2 o'clock in the morning. Country road. We're not even talking city road. Yeah, it's hitting pretty hard. I don't think the government cares about that. So, see. Yeah, I'll do this one again, see if y'all like that. I'll do when the hurting's done again, and that'll probably be it. So let's see. I go there, I don't want to go there. I don't know, man. Everyone's talking, no one is saying a thing. It was all that I knew how to do, help comfort the pain. With my drunken solutions, we least for a moment they're gone. I'm pretending that everything's right, knowing damn well it's wrong. Still, I don't want no one to tell me what's right. I'll make up my own mind, my own mind tonight. Guess it still haunt me. Fight one by one. The hurting is done. The hurting is done. Hide from anxiety. Never stay hidden for long. Learn to self-medicate, then I wait till the panic is gone. Hide behind smiles, whatever else gets me through. Not knowing what's waiting for me, what I ought to do. Still, I don't want no one to tell me what's right. I'll make up my own mind, my own mind tonight. The ghosts that still haunt me, fight one by one. The hurting is done. The hurting is done. So hopefully y'all like that. We've been going for about an hour. I keep pumping this stand, it's gonna fall down. So hopefully y'all liked what you heard, and let me turn the volume off on the guitar. That might help me out a little bit. Thank you for watching. And at the top of the chat, I posted a link for Forgotten Angels. It's also on my channel and my links. And Forgotten Angels is a charity that donates to kids that age out of foster care. They help them out and help them get a life started. And they do a whole lot more than just give them money. They help them with housing and training and all kinds of stuff. And it's a wonderful organization, ForgottenAngels.org. The link's on my channel. It's also at the top of the chat. If you want to look them up, please do. And they can take donations, just straight up donations. You can buy a ticket for a motorcycle. I think they're raffling off a Road King or something like that right now. And the camp out is this week. I'm not going to be able to make it for multiple reasons I went through earlier. Between a death in the family and a tire. Even if I would have got the tire, I wouldn't have been able to go because death in the family. But that's how it goes. My Cash App link is listed up there. It's also on my channel, and I have a PayPal link and all that kind of stuff if you feel like donating. And thank you, everyone, for helping me out with the song earlier. And I'll get the chords and stuff worked out. And once I get the chords worked out, I'm going to probably do a, how do you call it? I'm going brain dead. I'm probably going to do a video or something and post it, and it'll go in my playlist under songs and covers and stuff like that. But that one's an original. That one's one of mine. And I'll try to put some more of my songs on here. And I got the lyrics down. I just got to get the chords down exactly how I want them. I'll get it. I think I've come kind of a long way from where I started. Learning how to play and sing at the same time. Playing's one thing, singing's another thing. Put them together. And I think that causes the same kind of brain damage as like trying to make someone who's left-handed, right-handed. And maybe that'll cause seizures later in life. I have no idea. But I'm learning how to do it anyways. And thank you so much for watching. You are all awesome. I've got to go cook supper now. Got to go do the domestic thing. And I got to go to work in the morning, up at 2 o'clock in the morning as usual. My normal. So that's why I'm not on here late at night like a lot of people are. As I'm generally getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I work for a living. And I will catch y'all later. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I love you all. And adios, vaya con Dios, Nashla. Ciao. Deuces, yo. You're awesome. Every last one of you. I'll catch you later.